Hi there, welcome to Morgan's Fancies, and it's been a while. It feels so good to say that. Um, I'm glad to be back. I took a break for quite a long while, not a little bit longer than I was anticipating, but it doesn't mean I wasn't doing art stuff in the interim. Um, I recently purchased a 6x6 Gelli Plate, and I've been loving it. I'm quite obsessed with it. And I've also been looking into making my own supplies and my own journal, which I made one journal so far out of totally recycled material, except for the paper in the middle is watercolor paper. And I just wanted to show this real quick. Um, I did a weaving. Whoop, where is my camera? There we are. I did a weaved binding, and most of the it's gessoed already. Most of the gesso, I ran out of my commercial gesso, the Daily Roundy stuff. So I ended up looking online and finding a recipe for your own homemade gesso. So I don't know if I'll ever can justify the expense of making, of buying commercial gesso when I could be making it myself because it's so simple. Anyways, it's just a little grittier. If you want a smoother surface, you're going to have to sand it. But I've found this myself, and as you can see, it's from the cover is made from um, sorry, it is made from courier envelopes that I get a ton of from work. So go, and I haven't filled it up yet. I haven't even adjusted the pages. We'll see about doing. I want to cover some pages with um, not really the pages inside, but it's the covers with some Gelli Plate. And I'm just going to move my Gelli Plate out of the way for one moment, just so I can start showing you some of the pages that I've done so far. As I have to actually sit down and take actual pictures of. So, here we go. That's one of that, believe it or not, was a first pull for this one, I think. Well, it had a lot of dried stuff on the plate, but was a first pull for the doily, and I absolutely adore this one. I'm definitely keeping it the way it is. Usually I'll do something on the back, but this one I want just to stick down on the front of my journal. So there's that one. And actually, these look pretty cool on camera. I haven't even looked at them on camera. And there's a back. That one's is a little bit more flatter, but let's see if I can. I have to bear with me. Oh, and I have to remember where my camera is this time. I also have a different TV now that I'm using as my monitor. So, yeah, everything's new. So is my operating system. I'm on Windows 7 now, so I finally had to break down and get a new hard drive. The other one died. That's another one where, well, I've got this on the back. I might do something on the back here. I might not. I'm not sure yet. This is one of the cooler ones. It's dark. My husband loves this one. Hubby loves this one. It's all dark and metallic-y. I like it too. It's not as cool as one of the other ones I'm going to show you. Speaking of turquoise, this one looks so much brighter on camera. It's not quite that bright, but it's just, I like it. I've been able to acquire a lot more different colored paints, and not the only ones I actually spent full price on are the PBOs. Kind of went crazy on them. I took one of each that the store had, and they were out of a couple. Like, I don't have a gold, and I don't have a pink. And that's just, there's 2 or 3 that I don't have, but I have most of them now. That one's pretty cool. Look at leaves to me. Then there's the back of it. And I'm going to take pictures of these, like proper pictures with my camera. I just wanted to show you. And here's the other one that I was talking about. That was really cool. Really like this one. It turned out so cool. I don't know if you can tell. Oh, there we go. Just have to get it in the right light. I should be looking at nobody in the chat. Oh, 3 viewers. Hello, people. There's probably a lag for the chat. Yeah, there is. I see that there's 3 viewers, but let me redo my chat. Or pop it out, actually. Chat, for some reason, is always laggy for me. People, hello! I want to use them. I want to do a 6x6 journal, and also I want to do some covers for this one. I don't know. Did you guys make it here for silly mouse? Stop it, mouse! Jeez, I gotta watch not knocking my mouse because it'll knock with Windows 7. Yeah, it'll make me so I won't be able to see. But this is one of the journals that I did. Oh my goodness, I have to sign into my own chat. Pardon me. As I said, I'm a little rusty here. Yeah, I made that myself. It's totally handmade. Even did the binding. I did a weaving for the binding, which I thought was cool. So, but I'm planning on using some on the covers there, and I don't get to sign in my chat. Pardon me. How do I sign into my chat? Okay, now I'm signed into my chat. It's weird. Hi, Eileen and Lori and Susan. I hope I remembered that right. Pardon me if I didn't. Scroll here. My other one. There we go. Of course, I'm fine, and then I get a tickle in my throat. Jeez. I don't know about other people, but I do layers upon layers. Carol, sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, you can see the butterfly a lot better on this one, in the light on camera, than you can in person. Well, it depends on the light. Okay. How cool is that? This is the first time of me seeing them on camera, so... And the back of that one. I tend to do layer upon layer upon layer. At least that's what I've been doing so far. And some of them I don't like so well. I like this side. I don't really like that side, but that's just me. Some of them are not quite finished. Like, I need something else on that. This is... I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, I'm a lots of layers person. I'm finding. I like that side though. And sometimes it only takes one pull, and then I think, oh, that's fun and finished. And other times it just anything that you don't like, you're just not finished yet. Exactly. And then sometimes I wish I didn't do anything to it. It's like, oh, I liked it before. You can see I don't think those are finished yet, but We'll see. I really like that one. I have this plastic doily that I like playing with a lot. That's one of the stencil. I think that Jean, made me years ago. So Jean, if you're watching, I definitely got some use out of your stencils. I think that one's kind of cool. That was mostly me braring off stuff. I got the PBOs. I went crazy with them. Let me just check chat. And it could just be, sorry if I missed something, it could just be my internet connection. Can't help that. For the price I pay. And I don't know if it picks up the... Oh, there we go. Yay. Okay. I'm going to keep an eye on the time. I don't want to go over Barb's time. But it does pick up the yellow. Yellow's not so much apparent here in person, but it does pick up on camera. That's cool. And this isn't the one. It's got a little bit of the sparkle, but I had used a sparkle gel as one of my layers on one of them. I was kind of afraid to use it. I didn't want to ruin my plate, but it didn't. That's just me stamping off. I liked that one. That was a ghost pull. I did a ghost pull on ghost pull. I liked that one. This one's just wild. I'll probably stamp on top of it, and then I didn't want to do any more because I loved that one. Now, okay, that's all I've done. I have done so far. Done. I have other ones. I haven't seen many people use like wood blocks. Believe it or not, that's not coral. I don't know how. Oh, it's bronze. Okay. The coral that you're seeing in there is bronze. I do. I have my favorite tools, and you can tell, are stencils. Oh shoot! And I dropped a few things. That's okay. But I have. This is an actual plastic doily from like. I had a pack of them from my grandmother. These are like from the 50s or 60s or something. But they're like plastic. I love this thing. As you can probably tell. And also, those little wood veneer cutouts that you can get at Michael's. I got a bunch of them on sale. So, you know, I got some. These are the ones that Jean made me years and years ago. Not years and years ago, 2 years ago. I have a whole bunch of cut files that I got to get cutting out that I've been playing with on the computer. I just haven't done them. But the wood pieces from Michael's, I like using these. And then this is just the ones from Walmart. I just got to perfect that technique though. And then I like using the embossing folders. Use them a lot. And I have some commercial stencils. Not a huge amount. But some. And Punchinella. I had a whole bunch of different shapes somebody had given me. I can't remember who. And there's like cut up dollar store ones. That's actually from Dollarama up here. I don't think you can get them anymore, though. I haven't seen them. I've also, that's a cake thing. I haven't used it yet. I wanted to try it. I also did a bunch of cutouts with my die cuts. Most of these are thinlits, or like the silhouette one, not silhouettes, excuse me, spellbinders ones. I have a lot. I have a cameo, yes. That was my big present this year, was a cameo. That was just the bag of stuff there. I have more. And actually, I see another print there. Another print. And a ghost one on the back. Now there's a few more in here. I probably just stuck them after after a session. Oh, and I haven't yet tried. I've got a couple of stamps I have yet to try to play with. So that's another plan for the papers, is to stamp on top of it and then paint the girls up. Oh yeah, that's where those went. Okay. No, I have some cooler ones. I'm gonna have to take pictures. I haven't done anything to back yet. This is on cardstock, I think. I have to take pictures. As you can tell, I love that doily. And then I just, on odd shaped papers, was just playing around with some of the cutouts. This has started off as yellow. I really like that one. More. I really like that one too. And there's another one. These all don't have anything on the back. That's probably why they were in that box. More. One more. Oh yeah, I'm always looking for more things to stamp with. What did I get cheap on the weekend? We were at more things to stamp. We were at a antiques place on the weekend, and in my hometown. It's just more stuff to stamp on. And I ended up getting, what did I end up getting really cheap? An all-in-one Cuttlebug embossing thing that was $15. It was on 50% off. But I'm pretty sure she forgot to charge us for it. I'm not. Oh, there's that one, sparkly one. I don't know if that'll show up on camera. Oh, it does, kind of, sort of. Has that glitter glaze on top of it. I really liked how it turned out. It's really sparkly in real life. But I got that. I got a few paints for a quarter a piece. Colors I hadn't had before. Yeah, these are all my baker's doily. Oh, I want to try playing with this. I do have some stamps. I just have yet to get stuff out of the way here. Okay. Hold a bunch of stuff to play with. Just making sure my chat doesn't go out on me. Freaking out. Okay. Taping. taking the plunge and white. Oh, I have a couple of white. I've got some virgin papers here. And I've been using up, like, I had a bunch of scrap paper from work that I couldn't bear throwing out. So I just grabbed up a whole bunch of them. And I don't know about anybody else, but this is what I've been doing with some of my scraps. If I have leftover paint that I want to get off the... Oh, neat. Anyways, because I got distracted by the chat. Carol's saying that she found an index folders on sale and likes to cut them with the Cameo. That's cool. Yeah. I just got myself a brand new mat because my first ever mat I accidentally cut through and used it up till it's pretty well used up. It's not even worth taking the adhesive off and re-sticking it. So my other one is, though. I have one other one, dirty one. But I need to actually cut out my files. Yeah, I'm in Canada. I've never heard of that store before, unfortunately. Anyways, this is what I've been doing with my scraps. So as you can see, every time I figure a 6x6 is done, I'll cut it out. But with the scraps, I've been like just off stamping, and sometimes I'll just pull directly on a whole bunch of them at once. But that's what I've been doing with those. And I have a stack of ones that are not, I don't consider done yet. So we'll be playing with these too. Whatever hits my fancy. So let's get a piece of paper that I can put mine. Hang on. I think I've seen one or two. I'm going to use these up first before doing these. Okay. Move these to the side. Those up there. I might actually go out and get the bigger Gelli Plate. I don't know. I might. I also want to make some ATCs. And in the one group that I belong on YouTube, a craft hole. Shout out to the craft hole. Are doing what's called artist trading blocks. I've never heard of them before, but there's a ton of them out there. Because if you go to Pinterest, and you can see my dirty plate. Oh my goodness. I try to keep it clean, but it doesn't really work sometimes. That's okay. Get that flat. And just my chats. Oh, I'm fine. Okay. There we go. Still 3 people. I got half an hour. See how many we can do in half an hour and go over to Barb's. Alright. I need to set it. There, that's better. What color to start with? Somebody throw me a color. Do I want to wait for somebody to call? Somebody throw me a color. I start with. Let's try something I haven't tried before. Oh, excuse me. There's a little blue. Let's go French grape blue. I haven't cleaned my brayer off since last time I did it. Sometimes I will just completely clear it off. Because after a while, even with flipping, kept telling Dee Dee to flip her thing. I probably put too much for that little thing, but oh well. There we go. I'm going to do a big make sure my chat. Okay. Alright, let's put that over there. Move this into here on over here. Alright. Do I want to pull this on a new one or an old one? Let's start a new one. No, not quite new one. I don't know if you can tell. I kind of braided it off on this one. So for me, let's move my water bottle before I knock it all over the place. Just put it beside me. For me, what I find easiest, especially if I want to do a print on top of a print, is kind of try and line it up with the bottom because it's 6x6. And then do a pull there. And when I do another color, I'll just put my fingers here at each side. Just trying to make sure I'm in camera here. Each side, and then put the paper down and pull. Usually I get it over exactly, and sometimes I don't, but that's okay. That's what cutting them out for. So there we go for that one. I quite like that. What color to choose next? And I don't want to bury my PBs. Let's do a lighter color. Let's do a teal. And this is PBO. It was only $6.50. So I kind of went crazy and bought one of each color that they had because I had the money at the time. Now I'm on a spending freeze. I have to not get anything else until I use up. So probably, hopefully not to the end of the year. Unless I run out of something essential. It's probably a little too much, but I like the textured look anyway. Well, maybe not. So, here's my other one. Oh, it's the thing about working right beside your bed. Yes, my studio is my bedroom. The mattress kind of dipped a little bit. So I have so much up here because I want to play. There we go. Stop that. Silly thing. Alright. And I'm just trying not to get a solid layer on it so I can actually. And of course it falls right into the paint. Dang it. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Anyways. This one I'm gonna play. So I like this one. Okay. Carol. And how much time do I have? Half an hour. When I go to Barb's stream. I'll probably be doing this right during Barb's. And I think that's dry enough. Yeah. We're just gonna go like that completely. That out the way for a second. I might want to do some other pattern. Just right here where I have too much paint. Just right there. And then just where I have too much paint, kind of trying to follow the design. Ooh. Well, lost a few minutes. That's okay though. I'm just playing for myself. I'm gonna pull that on a new piece. And then I'll put probably a muted blue. I think I have the blue that I want. So you picked up some of the old, where is it? It picked up some of the old stuff and it still got some on the slide. I like that. That's a good first pull. But I think about what color. Let's do this blue. Probably gonna put it on the back this actually. Choices. I really like that. You do something different with the back of it. Alright. This one I'll probably try and put in a different spot. Anyways. Trying to keep my... I tend to work and I have paints all over the upper part here. And I've been having fun with these while I was on vacation. Excuse me. To go back to work on Monday. Alright, let's add this color in. Okay. Want me to show you what I done while you were gone? Let's just recap what we've done so far. Sorry. First pull. Second pull. About to do the third pull. Actually, and these dry pretty quickly. I think I'll do the third pull on this one here. So I need to bring this actually down. So I don't know. Let's get the PVO out of the way. Just pulling it down so I can see a little bit. Nope. This moved a little bit on me, but that's okay. Oh, let's put this down. I wanted to get all those layers. Sometimes I'll have 4 or 5 layers on here. Just little bits of different colors. And I really want to make sure. And sometimes I'll take my brayer on top of it or layer other pages. Oh, there we go. And it didn't. Oh, it's too much same color, but it's kind of cool. It's made it iridescent. You can kind of see it. And not so much what I was wanting, but we'll print over it. It's a layer. I need a light layer on top of that. I need a light layer. So, I am going to find a stencil. And get a stencil pen that I want to use. Most of my stencils are 6x6s. What stencil or the one glass folder? Yeah, let's try glass folder. Do deboss or emboss? Let's do the emboss side. This may or may not show up on it. I'm not sure. Put that aside for a second. Flip that over for another. And this is a little translucent. It might not show up as well. Sometimes the paint mixing with the other paint on the roller gives kind of cool colors. Like, I don't know if you can see the darker color. I think that's cool. Flip it over, because I always flip it over now. I had one time stick so bad. Alright, I'm just gonna do that. I want kind of a distress look. Where's my flowers one? I have one that's completely flowers. Oh, there it is. I think it's a Stampin' Up! One exclusive one. I'm not sure. Been playing with this for a while. It's one of my favorites. I'll just put some flowers. I see too much paint. And we'll pull this in a moment. Gonna spread that out on the, because I do want to use these after I think they have too much paint on them. I'll use them. Need something else on the side though quickly. But I haven't used this yet. I found this at home. It's kind of like a meshy thing. Let's see what it looks like when we use it on here. I don't think that even did anything. Okay, now it did. And this yellow looks tropical. It's supposed to be, excuse me, this green, which is supposed to be tropical green, comes off quite yellow. Alright. Where is that print? Here it is. We'll see what it looks like. If not, we can always add another layer of paint. Put that over there. Notice ain't oozed out. Some of these I think I'm going to experiment with putting some more color in specific places with like my markers. I got one of the things I got recently at Curry's, because they were getting rid of them, $1 a piece. They are like a xylene soluble marker chart pack, add pro markers. But I need to get myself a blending pen. Well, that's kind of interesting. See, I'm liking it more now. So far I gotta, let's see if I can pull that up right there. Yeah, no, that's okay. I like that. I'm getting to really like that. There's a smudgy picture. Here we go. And I still have some, and that'll show up in other prints. But something a trick I did learn or find out on, I think it was YouTube. If you put a translucent down first and then put a heavier one on top of it, it will pick it up a little easier or make it. What color to do with this? Let's use that purple that I've got. Whatever little purple. I can't pronounce the name, but I just it's another find from that antique store. The dioxazine purple. I love this purple. Crusties. They're down there. Okay. Looking at the time, I got 15 minutes. 15 more minutes to play with this. Okay. Well, yeah, put a little much on. That's okay. I'm actually going to keep that like that for a second. 1, 2. I don't want a huge amount on that one. So I'm going to do this. Just poke it in there. And then I'm going to take this one. And just because I want a hint of it. Get these out of the way. Half the time I'm swearing at bottles. Get out of my way! My fingers were... And then I'm going to just press in. I just want the hint of that color on top. Ooh, nifty. I like that. That's looking cool. I'll just put it right down there. And look at another piece of paper. So, alright. I think I need to pull a ghost print. Why not put purple on this? I don't know. I don't think so. No, it's too much for that. Cover that up completely, and I don't want that. There's purples over here. It's lighter colors. Let's use it on this one. No. Just don't want to get that color all over the place. And of course I'm getting it all over me. That's okay. Well, thanks, Carol, for hanging out with me. Ooh! Over the metallic? That looks really cool. And that dried that off enough. Let's put this aside to dry. Sometimes you can have the coolest little impressions. And sometimes doing this also will pull the paper off a little bit. Shoot. Not always does that work out, but you can also like pull off the old paint, especially if it's metallic, off and kind of give a cool effect. I think I've left that on a little too long. All right. I want a champagne. Where's that champagne? I've got a metallic champagne color. Or do you want silver? Oh, let's try silver. We'll try silver. Let's see what we got in the back. How dry are you? We're not dry. Probably still need to be dry. I'm trying on that one. It's a little too brown, gray. Oop, didn't need to do that. Oh, and I didn't. Oh, it's okay. I don't really want to do it. Let's just do this. Sorry, I just realized I still had wet purple on my. These ones I don't really care about, so. Especially down here. Let me just. That purple sometimes is a little hard to get off. There we go. Oh, this is a little bit more translucent. Should have used the PBO one. Now, let's see what it pulls like. Still get purple. That's okay. Little, but anyways, let's see what else pulls like over this. Might not be that much. Let me see. Get out of my way. Can't believe how translucent that one is. I gotta make some good photographs of all the ones I've got. Since it's translucent, I want to really make sure it gets in there. Yes, he didn't pull up much. Although that looks kind of cool on this one. Because you can still see the swirls underneath. It's a good building one. Alright. Okay, that one should be done by now. Let's find my silver PBO. And try that again. There's my silver. At least I know it's a little bit higher viscosity. Okay. That's the side. Get a scratch paper. Trying to get that middle part covered really well because that's where the majority of the purple is. Let's just roll some of this off. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Roll some of it off. I don't want to waste that. It's silvery. Some light going over. For some reason. Alright, I think that's done now. Should I do it over, where's that one? Do it over this. I want some. Just want a suggestion. These. Alright, where do I put it? I like let's do this one. Let's try and decide which side to do. Oh! Time's running out, and I do not want to run over another person's screen time. So this will be the last one I do, on camera at least. I'll probably be playing the whole afternoon. And I didn't pick up enough. Although you do see a hint of the patterns there. But it's going to have something else go over it. I'm glad I didn't do it on the other side because I would have been really disappointed. Now that that's mostly off, let me try this one again. Really, here, if I really have to. Look at it, picked up more. I laid some silver down, but I don't know. It's gotta. I figure something else. It needs another color. That's what it is. It's too monochromatic. Something bright. But I don't have a bright purple in the craft kits. I really don't have a bright purple. I might have my drawer, but I'm not sure. I have a little drawer paint on the side of the room, but I don't really want to go over there right now. This medium, coding medium. This is a neon color that is very translucent. I gotta find Barb's stream again. Do this last poll. I know I said last one. Last poll. This one truly is my last poll. It's really just a play piece. What I was doing. Alright. Let's go for some stars. Actually. I'm gonna wait for that to dry for a little bit. Well, I promise I won't stop the recording until I finish this last one. Yeah, it's gonna take a few minutes. La 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 la. La 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 la. I guess I can put something really quickly over this one, just to try to paint a little bit. Let's do that. I'm only doing that very lightly. Oh, and it came off. Shoot. It's not what I meant to do, but we'll work with that. I'm going to put a white on now. Let's see what comes up. It's actually called vanilla. I got crusty. And it needs a pokey tool. Shoot. Ooh. Almost at the end. What's liquid? Just need to be mixed, I guess. Oh god, that's too much. Funny experimentations. Alright. taking it off soon. Hints of the cream on this one. Ooh, see, it pulled off some of the paint. You can tell that. That's pretty cool. Alright, hey, let's get a clean side. I think we're gonna do this one. Moment of truth. Get this out of the way. And do the same thing every single time. Get in frame. There we go. Oh well. I missed it a little bit. That's okay. It's the first print on the other side. It's not going to that didn't do much. But a pink mess. Let's try a second one. Do a ghost print with the other side of this one. Let me do the other side of this one. And my brayer should be dry now. Yep. So I'm just gonna really brayer that to make sure I get good contact. Oh, there's pink on there in some place. And I got pink on, oh well, that goes with it. Pull up the second one. We got some off of it. Alright. That's it for now. Let's go over to Barb's because I'm 6 minutes into her time stream. Alright, thank you for joining me, and I'm going to play some more off camera, take some pictures, put it on Facebook. If you want my Facebook, just leave a comment below and I'll send you to my artist page, or even if you want to add me as a friend over there. I belong to a lot of art clubs, including the Craft Hole, and we'll see you later. Okay, bye.